Get ready to have your mind blown by some of the most amazing mini houses in the world, where every inch is crafted to perfection and every design challenges what you thought tiny spaces could do. From genius space-saving innovations to interiors that feel bigger than reality, today we're taking you inside the coolest, most inventive tiny homes you've ever seen. Some you'll want to move into immediately, while others will leave you questioning everything you know about architecture. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you're going to be inspired, amazed, and maybe even planning your own mini house adventure. You have never seen a tiny house quite like this. A sleek, egg-shaped home that runs on its own power and water systems, meaning you can set it down almost anywhere and live completely off the grid. EcoCapsule is not just a tiny dwelling. It is a self-contained ecosystem designed for modern off-grid living with all the comforts you expect from full-sized homes. EcoCapsule's aerodynamic shell measures about 17 feet long, 7.5 feet wide, and stands just over 8 feet tall without its rooftop systems extended. Its rounded shape is more than aesthetic. It minimizes heat loss and funnels rainwater into an onboard filtration system that provides clean, usable water right at the tap. Power comes from a high-efficiency solar array on the roof, paired with a compact wind turbine mounted on a telescopic mast. Together, they harvest renewable energy to charge a robust battery bank capable of storing up to 28.8 kilowatt-hours of electricity, keeping lights, appliances, and your devices running even during cloudy stretches. Inside, every inch has purpose. The interior space feels larger than its roughly 88 square feet footprint thanks to smart design and light-reflecting surfaces. A fold-away bed converts to a lounge or workspace, and integrated cabinetry offers secure storage without cluttering the living area. Climate control is handled by a super silent system that manages ventilation, heating, and cooling with low energy draw, maintaining comfort from brisk mornings to warmer afternoons. You share this space with nature rather than separate from it. Now, as the EcoCapsule mini house blends sustainability with adaptability, whether nestled in a forest clearing, perched above a lakeshore, or set under open sky. What if your next home didn't just sit on a lot? What if it transformed the lot? What if it made even the smallest spaces feel expansive, stylish, and alive with light? That is exactly what KODA Loft delivers. A tiny modular house born from award-winning Nordic design that feels bigger inside than you would ever expect. This is not a backyard shed. It is a thoughtfully engineered steel-reinforced timber home that arrives fully built, can be installed in a single day, and instantly becomes your living space, studio, or weekend escape. The striking glass front facade floods the interior with natural light and creates a seamless connection to the outdoors while maintaining energy efficiency with triple glazed windows. It comes in multiple sizes, but the classic model measures about 13 feet wide by 24 feet long and offers around 395 square feet of thoughtfully planned living space in the US version. Step inside and you'll find an open-plan living area that flows into a fully equipped kitchen with integrated cabinetry and energy-efficient appliances. The main floor also includes a modern bathroom with quality fixtures, giving every everyday need a home within this compact layout. A mezzanine sleeping area above the main room creates separation and privacy without shrinking the living space below. The loft design takes advantage of high ceilings and clever planning to make a cozy retreat that feels connected, not cramped. Outside, simple design cues like an external ladder on the back wall provide roof access and functional flair, while a front terrace gives you a place to sit, sip coffee, or host a small gathering. Built for year-round living, KODA Loft units feature high-performance insulation and construction tailored to meet local codes and climate demands. Before you scroll past another tiny home, stop and picture this. A futuristic, almost sci-fi home that looks like something from a space colony but sits perfectly at home on a forest clearing, up in the trees, or by a lake shore. This is Smartdome, a geodesic dome-shaped dwelling that turns compact living into an adventure and redefines what a small home can be. Smartdome is a prefabricated dome home engineered with galvanized steel and laminated timber for strength and weather resistance, and it rests on adjustable steel legs, so it fits uneven terrain where traditional houses struggle. With a footprint of about 269 square feet, this home feels larger than its size thanks to its soaring interior geometry and panoramic views. You can choose transparent polycarbonate panels that bathe the space in natural light, or go with insulated opaque panels that help retain heat and improve comfort. What makes Smartdome stand out isn't just its shape, but its adaptability. The modular design lets you link multiple domes together or anchor them in extreme environments. The structure can arrive as a base shell with weatherproof joints, leaving room for optional interior upgrades such as kitchens, bathrooms, and custom finishes. Pricing for the base Smartdome starts at around $22,450, making it one of the more accessible prefabricated geodesic homes on the market. What if you could own a fully functional, move-in ready home for less than most cars cost, yet still have real living space, a full bathroom, and room to sleep comfortably? That's exactly what the Dragon Tiny Homes Element 16 delivers. An affordable tiny home that makes minimal living feel surprisingly spacious and practical. At 16 feet long, 8 feet 5 inches wide, and measuring 13 feet 6 inches tall, it offers about 135 square feet of ground floor living space with a spacious loft above. A clever use of vertical room that expands your usable area without expanding the footprint. Step inside, and the open-plan layout immediately feels welcoming. Large windows flood natural light throughout the space, making the interior feel airy and bright despite its compact dimensions. The kitchen is practical and efficient. With ample counter space, cabinetry for storage, a stainless steel sink, and provisions for a 2-burner cooktop, so meal preparation is easy and intuitive. The bathroom pulls double duty for comfort and everyday use. You'll find a 36-inch shower, a standard flush toilet, and a sink, all laid out to maximize space without sacrificing function. Up a sturdy ladder, the loft opens to a comfortable sleeping area designed for a mattress and plenty of headroom. Large windows in the loft ensure ventilation and daylight, giving the sleeping zone a cozy but open feel rather than a cramped attic. Element 16 is built on a custom in-house trailer engineered by Dragon Tiny Homes, weighing around 8,000 pounds, so it's easy to tow with a vehicle like an F-Series truck or similar. You think you know what nature escape means, until you open a sliding door and find yourself in a secluded cabin where forest birdsong replaces car horns, panoramic glass walls frame uninterrupted wilderness, and the silence feels so deep you can almost touch it. RAUS Cabins turns that fantasy into reality, inviting you to swap screens for sky and stress for slow mornings with pure light filtering in. RAUS is a Berlin-based hospitality concept built around the idea that the best escapes are close enough to reach in a few hours, yet far enough from daily noise to feel like a different world. The exact location of your cabin is only revealed after booking, so your adventure begins the moment you commit. At the heart of this experience are compact, self-sufficient cabins designed by Danish architect Sigurd Larsen. These tiny retreats measure about 193 square feet, but thanks to towering ceilings and floor-to-ceiling panoramic windows, the interior feels generous and open to the landscape around it. Each cabin blends into its setting with a charred and oiled larchwood exterior that mirrors the dark trunks of the surrounding forest. Inside, the walls, ceilings, floors, and cabinetry carry a deep-toned finish that minimizes interior reflections, keeping your eyes fixed on the view beyond the glass. Function lives side by side with form. RAUS cabins are fully equipped for real escapes. A comfortable queen-sized bed anchors the layout, and a built-in bunk can double as a sofa and additional sleeping area. A wood-burning stove offers warmth and a hearth-like ambiance, while solar panels, water tanks, and a compost toilet give you genuine off-grid capability without sacrificing comfort. What makes RAUS cabins unforgettable is less about the square footage and more about how those square feet frame the outdoors. Before you think tiny cabin, imagine a home that blurs the line between shelter and sanctuary, a space born for disconnecting from noise, reconnecting with nature, and waking up to sunlight through walls of glass. This is CABN Jude, a tiny dwelling with big heart and purpose, crafted for immersive off-grid living and effortless comfort. CABN Jude exists in two celebrated forms. One is an intimate off-grid cabin nestled in the wilds of South Australia's Adelaide Hills, designed to unplug and inspire its guests with scenic panoramas and minimalist warmth. The other is a mobile tiny house on wheels version built by Cheeky Monkey Tiny Houses, engineered for everyday living and ready for life on the road. So the Australian KABN Jude sits on about 150 square feet of interior space and is built from light-toned timber with expansive windows that bring nature's panorama right into the living area. An elevated daybed anchors one end, paired with a kitchen and breakfast bar that makes simple cooking feel intentional. The cabin also includes a compact bathroom with a composting toilet and a unique shower tub crafted from a waterproofed wine barrel, bringing rustic charm to everyday routines. Above, a generous king-size loft accessed by ladder makes morning light and evening stars part of your daily experience. Solar panels on the roof power lights and essential systems, while a gas heater keeps the interior warm on cool nights, and rainwater harvesting or water deliveries support basic water needs. Built on a 28 by 8.5 foot DOT-approved trailer, this design spans roughly 238 square feet of main living area, with additional loft space that brings total usable space to over 357 square feet. It sleeps up to 6 people and includes a private main floor bedroom that fits a queen-sized bed, plus a spacious loft that houses a king-sized sleeping zone. Huga Mini House hits your screen not as just another tiny home concept, but as an entirely new way to think about personal shelter. Tough, mobile, and designed for real living. From the moment you lay eyes on Huga's shell, you notice something different. Its exterior is cast from reinforced concrete panels with steel doors at either end, engineered to take on snow, wind, rain, and even extreme events that would overwhelm typical wood or metal tiny homes. At about 484 square feet of floor space, Huga packs a lot into a compact footprint. Natural light floods the interior through tall picture windows and sliding glass doors, making the living space feel much larger than its dimensions. Step inside and the layout feels intuitive. On one end, you have a comfortable living and dining area that flows into a well-appointed kitchen. The countertop doubles as a dining surface and workspace, and the kitchen is designed to host all the essentials with thoughtful storage below. Towards the rear sits a private bedroom anchored by built-in cabinets on either side for organized storage, keeping the space tidy and functional. Hidden storage under stairs adds more room for essentials without eating into your living area. Above, a mezzanine lounge or sleeping area gives you bonus space for guests or personal retreat, accessible via the integrated staircase storage. His prefab mini house does not require a permanent foundation. It can be placed on site in a single day once power, water, and sewage connections are made, giving you true flexibility to relocate or reposition if your life takes you somewhere new. Cabin Anna. Imagine a home that opens itself to the sunrise, then closes against a storm without a single motor or switch. Cabin Anna is not a static structure you live in. It is architecture in motion, a kinetic dwelling designed to dissolve the boundary between shelter and the great outdoors. Every element of Anna is engineered with intention. 2 outer shells, one of sustainably sourced timber and the other of double-glazed safety glass, glide along precision rails to transform the space from enclosed sanctuary to open-air retreat in moments. Industrial-grade bearings and seals ensure weather-tight performance, even in challenging conditions. The heart of Anna's design is simplicity married to resilience. The wooden shell offers warmth and privacy when closed, all while the glass shell invites natural light and panoramic views when open. Fully retracted, the cabin merges seamlessly with its surroundings, creating a semi-outdoor living experience few structures can match. Its frame and shells are crafted from high-performance sustainable wood, reinforced with stainless steel and engineered profiles. The modular system allows on-site assembly in just 3 to 4 weeks, minimizing environmental impact and leaving virtually no trace when relocated or disassembled. Inside, Anna Stay, the fully habitable model, arrives turnkey. It includes a built-in bed frame with mattress, a mezzanine bedroom with a second queen-size bed and ladder access, and an in-floor bath that maximizes comfort without expanding the footprint. A wood-burning stove with built-in oven provides primary heating, whilst with optional electric heat available. From its climate-tested engineering to its modular assembly and refined interior, KABN Anna reimagines what a tiny house can be. Not a compromise, but a dynamic living experience rooted in nature and crafted for life. Picture a home that takes everything we thought we needed for comfortable living and compresses it into a clever footprint that feels far bigger than its dimensions. This is the 3x6 meters house, a compact living solution that proves small spaces can be stylish, efficient, and truly livable. Built on a footprint measuring about 10 by 20 feet, this tiny house design offers roughly 300 to 388 square feet of usable space, cleverly distributed across 1 or 2 levels depending on the plan you follow. Step inside and you'll find the heart of the home, an open layout where living, dining, and kitchen zones flow seamlessly. Designers emphasize large windows and natural light to make this compact footprint feel open and welcoming rather than cramped. A thoughtfully arranged kitchen sits within easy reach of the main living area. I'm equipped with space-efficient cabinetry and surfaces sized for everyday use. Whether you're whipping up a quick breakfast or hosting a cozy dinner, the layout keeps everything within arm's reach without sacrificing style or comfort. A bedroom can be positioned on the ground floor or elevated above as a loft, accessed by stairs that double as built-in storage. This vertical strategy not only creates dedicated sleeping space, but expands the usable square footage without widening the plan. Outside, the exterior aesthetic can range from minimalist modern lines to warm natural finishes with wood accents. Large glass doors and windows amplify light and connection to the outdoors, making the small footprint feel rich with visual space and comfort. 3x6 meters house proves that you do not need big rooms to enjoy real living experiences. These mini houses prove that you don't need massive square footage to live in style, comfort, and innovation. From ingenious space-saving features to interiors that feel far bigger than they really are, each home on this list is a masterclass in smart design. If you enjoyed this deep dive into tiny living, make sure to like this video and share it with anyone who's fascinated by creative homes or looking for inspiration for their own space. Hit subscribe so you never miss a tour of the most inventive, jaw-dropping houses around the world, and drop a comment below telling us which mini house completely blew your mind, or which design hack you'd love to try yourself. Keep following us, because the next home we explore might just change the way you think about living, one square foot at a time.